hand to the Swansea team this year. Not confirmed yet, so I'm not prepared to say who that is, but chances are, that they're going to be putting their full weight behind their game tonight because they're being watched by professional players. The opportunity to get into a professional team, get paid to do something that they love, is an option. And that's important. We've got a lot of media down there tonight, not just ourselves. We've got, Scrum 5 going down to film the game, which should be interesting. So you can watch the highlights if you haven't seen it already, tonight, live. But, the options are there. There's an opportunity to become famous for something you love doing.
You're absolutely right. There's going to be a lot of scouting in attendance, and it's, as you say, there is going to be roughing because that's part of rugby, showing that you're rough, that you're not going to give in. And, again, that's part of the energy part of the game and what you want to show as part of your personality. And last year, again, watching that DVD over and over, there was a lot of roughing, a lot of pushing. If a Swansea player was in Cardiff territory, he would be pushed back, and, lots of roughing. But that makes it fun.
It does. It makes it a bit more exciting to watch, you know?
Absolutely.
And that's what you want when you come to Varsity. You don't, as I say, you don't want to sit back and watch guys just going namby-pambying around. You want to see a little bit of action.
This is not golf.
Exactly. Let's be honest. It's no golf game, is it?
Listen, guys, we're going to take a break. It's Mr. Brightside from the Killers coming up. This is Express Radio and Xtreme Radio for your Varsity coverage. Don't forget to join us tonight, 7:30. Your live commentary from the Cardiff Arms Park. That's tonight. Meanwhile, we will cover some other fixtures. Welcome you back inside the Express Radio and Xtreme Radio studios today for your Varsity coverage. We have Sam on the other side of the line who will join us. Hello, Sam.
Hello there.
How are you?
I'm not bad, thank you. How are you?
I'm quite good, thank you. And we're joined by Brett Jenkins as well as Ben. I don't know your last name, Ben.
Ben Shaw.
Ben Shaw, I'm sorry.
He keeps killing me different names. It's fine, He was saying show a minute ago. It's all good. It's all good.
It's all good.
Sam, man, are you watching the men's fencing at the moment? Is that right?
I am indeed. The men's fencing is just finished. They're just setting up the women's fencing.
Okay, and how did the men's fencing go today?
Men's fencing, Cardiff won. Overall, they also won all three variants of the fencing, the épée, the sabre, and the foil.
Okay. Any particular reason do you think that happened, or just generally unfortunate?
It's good play on both sides, very tight contest. Trouble is that Cardiff's fencers are much better all-round players and boast also a good number of individuals in certain areas. In particular, Cardiff's foils were a lot better. Very close. No, Cardiff sabres were a lot better. Swansea's foils put up a very good and very close match, but injury sustained to one of their best players meant that the substitute took a beating, and it could have gone a lot better for them.
Okay. From what I've heard previously, the women's fencing, we have some amazing fencers for the women in Swansea. Understandably, Cardiff deserve a bit of a round of applause, obviously, for winning the men's fencing. But I've heard on the grapevine that the women's fencers for Swansea are pretty amazing. Is this the case, or is this just blind rumour?
This is the fact that last year Swansea's women's fencers beat Cardiff in Varsity, and a lot of them are still the same players, much improved from last year, along with a couple of new faces who also show great potential. So if form holds, then Swansea should be in with a good chance of winning the women's fencing.
Brilliant. Okay, well, you're going to keep us updated with the women's fencing. If you could let us know at full time exactly what has happened, that would be brilliant.
I will be phoning in when the women's fencing is done.
You're a good man. Okay, well, we will get back to you later. Thank you very much for calling, Sam, and enjoy the fencing.
Thank you very much.
All right, that was Sam Lovelace on the other side of the phone giving us an update on the fencing, and what do you think about that so far?
I think it's unfortunate, obviously to have lost the fencing, it's another bit of a defeat for Swansea. Piece by piece, little things are coming through. We're looking positive with the women's football, 2-1 to Swansea at the moment. Obviously to win the men's lacrosse, that's pretty impressive for Swansea as well. Quite pleased about that. Obviously on the other foot, Cardiff are thrashing us, it would appear, in fencing, unfortunately, which is a shame because these guys put in a lot of effort all year round. It's a shame that we have anybody who doesn't win a sport. Obviously each year we want we want our own teams to win, understandably, but at the same time it's great to have such good competition. You know, it's always nice. You know, coming up in a bit, we've got some amazing sports, haven't we? Do you happen to know what we've got that we haven't heard from yet? I know the golf is on the way. I'll be making a phone call very shortly to find out the result of that. I can tell you last year when I was commentating on the golf, it was an experience to behold.
Oh, I remember. You came in and gave us information about the golf. I remember you now.
He remembers me now. Previously, he was just sort of judging me slightly and thinking, he knows nothing about sport. But now you remember that I'm a golf aficionado.
Yes.
I'm really not. But anyway,
they wouldn't let you on the course.
They wouldn't let me on the course. That's how bad I truly was. But anyway, that's not the point. We have got the golf coming up. We have also got women's football results. Men's football coming up as well. And that's looking like a bit of a calamity because it would appear that basically Swansea are scoring all the goals. Unfortunately, it's going into their own goals. So, you know, we've got to wait and see what happens there.
Well, that is true for that sport. Now, all the sports have begun, except for tonight, of course, kickoff 7:30, but all the other sports have begun. The latest was at 3:30 now, 20 minutes ago. There is a phone call coming in, so sorry, 3:30. That was netball, and now why don't we welcome in another phone call? Let you guys talk while I deal with a phone call again.
We'll banter whilst this happens. Basically, I'm going to make a prediction here with the netball. I think that there's a good chance today that Swansea could win. What do you reckon, Brett?
I reckon there's always a good chance.
Shortly to let us know how that has gone. With any chance, with any luck, we'll have won it. Who knows? Who have we got on the phone?
On the phone we have Will. Will, how you doing?
I'm doing well, man. How you going?
Going very well. We've got Brett Jenkins with us, as well as Ben, who are covering the varsity matchups and results. What have you got for us today?
Well, I'm actually calling from Australia today.
Wow.
I'm actually in Perth, Western Australia, and I was actually at Cardiff last year. I commentated and compared the game last year from Cardiff Arms Park, and I'm just listening into your guys' coverage today out here in Australia, and it's got to say it's sounding pretty good, guys. I'm pretty stoked at how good it's sounding, and I'm hoping for a good result from Cardiff this evening, to be honest.
We're obviously very happy for that. Thank you very much for calling. It's obviously an honor for us to have that wide a range. I mean, Australia.
All the way to Australia. That is magical. Cheers for calling. That's mental.
And thanks, of course, for the support. Really appreciate it.
No, man, look, I can't get over how good the quality feed is over. I mean, if I'm getting a good quality feed out here in Australia, all of 5,000 miles away, then I reckon the guys in Cardiff must be getting a great feed. So, guys, keep up the good work. And I mean, I'm looking forward to listening to the commentary later on this evening. Who's commentating this evening?
I will be for the first time doing rugby, so I'm hoping things will go my way.
Alongside Craig Lawton, who, of course, is out in the field at the moment covering a lot of the sports games and sending in a lot of information, which is always nice. But he'll be there with you tonight as well.
Yep.
As your co-presenter. And,
absolutely.
It'll be interesting to see the battle of the wits almost, of who comes up with the best quips, you know.
Yep.
Will it be Swansea, will it be Cardiff? We'll have to wait and see.
Oh, fantastic. No, I'm looking forward to it. I think it'll be an interesting thing having an American commentating rugby. I haven't heard many of those in the past, to be honest. It's going to be it should be a classic, I hope. And I like to say, I mean, I'm reckoning that I'm going with Elwood's prediction. I reckon Cardiff could come out on top tonight.
Oh, no, you're wrong, man. It's going to be Swansea. Come on, look at the statistics. We've won 8 out of the 13 games. It's going to happen for Swansea. You know, we don't win many of the other sports, but I can tell you right now, men's football at full time has just come in as 1-1. You know, we're doing a bit better than we did last year. Unfortunately, last year it was a complete disaster for Swansea, but this year I think they've got it. I think they've got it made. The vengeance is in their heart. They want to win. You know, they've got you know the soul, the heart to do it.
They've got the soul, the heart to do it, but once again, the game's being played in Cardiff Arms Park. It's the soul, it's the home of Cardiff rugby. What can you say?
That's true.
It's going to be a classic. I reckon the home advantage could be there with Cardiff tonight. So, guys, good luck to you all out there commentating, and good luck to all the boys out there playing as well. It should be great to see.
Indeed. Well, we certainly thank you for joining us and for calling us from that far away and for giving us the support that you have, and we'll look forward to have you listening tonight.
Yeah, no worries. Cheers, guys. Thanks.
All right, I'll have to make sure I don't say a touchdown, eh?
Absolutely, yeah. It's always a try.
It's always a try. Okay, thanks, Will. Take care.
No worries, man. Cheers.
All right, see ya. Well, obviously, we'd like to thank the men and women who do such a great job on the other side of our window here in the production. Jacqueline Edgerton, who's doing a great job of producing, and, of course, station manager Gareth Reese, Tom Carroll, who's with us, and the whole crew that really do a great job at ensuring that we get on air every single day.
it is nice, isn't it? You know, that we can come together in this time of varsity sort of grudge matches and work together on small things like producing great radio for all the listeners out there.